See what specialness I deal with?
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming back. I am Michael. That person that's dealing with the specialness, quote unquote, is Reggie. Say hi, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
And we have for another episode of Ask a Woman, our another Ask a Woman episode. We have Letitia slash Tisha slash Rone slash woman. Hi,
What's
woman.
up?
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming back.
Absolutely.
Okay. We can get right into this because I was really interested the last time that you were here, hearing your tales of divorce and recovery and all of that good stuff that made you into the woman that you are
right now.
I know, right? I feel like some kind of song is supposed to start playing or something like that.
I'm about the right one.
Which is interesting because I think it's worth noting that Reggie must really respect your struggle and your journey because he has not insulted women one time since you've been on the show. So
is it too soon? It may happen.
Hey, we're only like a minute in.
Oh my God.
But Reggie did go drinking last night, and Reggie doesn't seem to be in a bad mood because I enjoy Reggie in a bad mood, and that's when we get to Reggie. But it's good since we have anyway. So we left off by talking about where you were, and on this episode of Ask a Woman, we're going to ask a woman the questions that we always ask women because we like to get the different perspectives and see where they stand when it comes to dating. Now, what makes this interesting is because you mentioned that after you had gotten divorced and through the first 6 years, that dating wasn't really even on your mind, so you didn't have any idea as to what the game was like.
Not at all.
See, you should have been like Reggie. And the reason I say that is because Reggie, during the course of recording these podcast episodes, he's taken it upon himself to explore the single life by experimenting with dating apps. And he and his wife got on Ashley Madison to see what that was about.
No, you mixing up stories. You're mixing up stories.
Y'all did get on Ashley Madison.
Yeah, we did, but that's not because of the podcast. We did that we were in the townhouse, so like almost 9 years ago. Because I forgot how we actually saw it. I don't know if it was on the news or something. I think, again, we were watching the news one day, and they were talking about Ashley Madison, the cheating site. And we looked at it, like, they actually got a website. They actually got an app and a website for people who want to just really cheat, for real? Really? Wow. I said, that's just, in real estate, that's bullshit. I said, you want to see it? She said, let's do it. I was like, okay. So we sat there. I made an account. We came up with these criteria. I said, I'm not gonna put my face up there. No, fuck all that, because I got a government job and they may think this shit is serious. So we sat there, did all this. It was wow. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So then, as for the podcast part, since Mike was the only one who's had dating experience in the last week, because I haven't had it since 8, 13, 14, 20 years ago. I asked, I need to get on these dating sites because I don't trust Michael. He's a liar. He's a Virgo. He's a liar. So I asked the wife. He co-signed, and I made a site. And I think it was the Facebook one. Yeah, it was a Facebook one. I lasted all of a week and a half. I was like, is this what he's going through? God bless him. As they say in the South, God bless his little heart.
So, first of all, no one's ever referred to Virgos as liars. That's what
Leos do. Liar. Go ahead.
Yeah. Right, narcissist. But that's neither here nor there. So my question about that is how many chicks did you meet on the side on the Ashley Madison thing? How many did you knock down?
I didn't knock down any. I think it was, I should go ask her. I think it was 5, and one was really interested. One lived way out in the boonies, and it was like, yo, when we gonna meet up? I was like, I wasn't supposed to go this far. I really don't know what to do now.
Disappear.
So then we closed the site, and I made a password that I could remember, and that was the end of that.
Hey, if it's that simple, shoot. Oh, it's shut down now. All right. Anyway, anyway. So when we left off last time, we had gone through that whole process, and now you're back in the dating scene. You had referenced a couple dudes
Mm,
that you met.
mm,
Okay.
mm, mm.
So
Mm.
these two dudes, like, how can I put this? Were these dudes considered like rebound dudes, or was it like, okay, I'm in the dating field, so I'm I'm immersed in it fully? How'd you
First dude was probably a rebound dude because
yeah,
that
okay.
was like the year after I divorced. And
Oh, so you didn't wait to 6 years.
no,
Okay.
I didn't wait to 6 years to date. It's 6 years that I got my head on completely straight to say I would be in a what would be a
A fruitful, helpful relationship.
thank you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So the rebound dude know he was rebound dude?
Nah.
Of course not.
Yeah. I met him through a friend. I called myself dating, healthy, right? And I didn't want to get on the sites because I'm like, no, I think in my head that is, I think that it'll be a safer bet if I meet someone through a friend, right? And they won't be crazy, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. No comment.
Wow.
That
That
familiar and
proved to be wrong. Not with him, but later on.
Okay, let me
yeah.
ask you this though. You say that he wasn't crazy?
Mm-mm.
So 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 riddle me this, Batman. It was the fact that it was the ego charge of the fact that you felt desired that someone else wanted you.
Well,
Out.
let me back up a little bit
Niggas
too,
just
though,
have
Okay.
because
physical needs.
the thing about it was is like I was subconsciously, I guess you could say, doing all the things that my ex-husband said that was the reason why he didn't want me anymore. So I had lost 50 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, oh, that's divorce weight, that's always going to happen. I'm like, no, I'm doing this right. I don't even want sugar, right? All in my
Mm-hmm.
head, I don't want sugar anymore. Now obviously sugar is loving me back, but anyway,
Mm.
you know, I'm in my 40 somethings, this guy is younger. It's like, oh my God,
Oh shit, you a
she's the
cougar too?
shit, right?
Ego, like I said, ego boost. That's
Yeah,
yep.
it was a major ego boost, right?
Mega ego boost.
And then, I'm sitting here, attaching myself to him all of a sudden. Wait a minute. I'm even asking him, why am I attaching myself to you like this? I don't want you like that.
Interesting.
Right? So
Oh, keep going because you would give me a lot of information.
Reggie has a theory that people can't have sex more than 3 times without catching feelings.
hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm.
Well, I know with me,
Vindication.
I just know with me. I don't know. I've met women who can have sex without attachment, and I don't know if it's been 3 times or whatever. But I'm just not that chick can just have casual sex. I just
No,
that's,
no. Even the ones who don't have attachments, they able to compartmentalize it. They still attached, but they know how to. It's just like men. Men do attach. We just able to compartmentalize that shit.
mm,
okay. So that guy was a rebound guy,
Mhm.
and that relationship or whatever you want to call it just kind of went its natural course. Okay,
mhm.
that's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. And so that's the one guy. The other guy, how long after the divorce did you date him?
Okay, so the second there's 3 dudes.
Oh, okay.
4 dudes.
Oh.
Okay, so
All right then, slut.
Welcome to Dating While Adulting.
I know,
The
right?
podcast that love to throw women under the bus by calling them sluts.
Hey, so all my adult girlfriends was like, do you, ma'am, you deserve this, blah blah blah. I'm like,
That's
oh,
fair.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, okay, if you say so.
Oh, Mike, we had hold up, because I told Michael women do exactly that instead of saying, "Yo, pump your brakes." Like men mostly do. Men are like, you sure you want to do this?" Good friends, good friends, good friends, good friends,
Hold on.
and
You telling me that dudes will
I
say
said,
to a dude, "No, pull
no,
back,
no.
don't knock down chicks."
If they're no. If they're your good friends, they know your emotional state and stuff like that. For instance, me and you were married, you on a rebound. I'm not gonna sit there and you actually did love the wife and all this shit. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you to go muddy your head up again by going and fucking all these chicks, effing all these chicks. No, I can't do that to you. You're my brother. You're my brother. Now, you being a single man, you can do what you want to do. But marriage is something, I don't know. Marriage is something totally different. I no.
If you and your wife broke up and your wife was like, "I'm out," I would say, Reggie, let's go to Clyde's. And that's what most dudes that I know would do. I mean, shoot. Yeah.
I mean, we go to class. That doesn't mean we go
like,
down to Magic City.
like if you tell me like if I tell you, yo, I'm getting a divorce or whatever, what are you gonna say? I'm gonna bring my guitar and we're gonna sing Kumbaya.
No, we probably seen some Prince though.
Sing no damn Prince if my wife.
Please do not.
Yeah, I want to knock down hoes. And to that, I'm sorry. I want to knock down women.
Like, why you fixing it?
Pretty much, and you better not edit it out either.
My question is, why would you think that? Why you say it like they were saying, and you were just like, oh, okay, I don't know. It's like
because she's about to say why I would say that.
Thing?
No, I was just didn't really know what to do next because I was like, okay, if this is what you single girls say, that's what I need to do. Then okay, because you've been here before, you know what I mean. So I was like, I'm taking your advice because you, friend, have been divorced too, and you have, obviously known how to get out of this thing. So
once upon a time, I used to believe that, but as I matured, that's not.
Yeah, as I matured, no.
Yeah,
more, but you got to go through stuff, I guess.
The
second guy, it was maybe 2-3 years. 3 years after the divorce, found out he not found out, didn't want to believe that he was, living with someone else. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Bye.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'm at that time, I'm still thinking my head ain't on right. I could feel that I'm still not where I need to be. So I'm going to my doctor or what have you, and he's like, you are really suffering from depression. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, take medicine because my family has been on, I have, family with depression. I don't want to be in that same situation. No. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Still fucking up. Right. Still just, coasting through work, not really able to concentrate, all kinds of just crazy stuff. So, the third guy, the fourth guy was trying, a real, thought was going to be a real relationship, but I still wasn't, head wasn't on right. He came out of the past and, whisked me away with, I've always wanted you in my entire life ever since we were in high school and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wait. I'm curious.
No, he was younger in a different high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. No, he went at our school. So I'm thinking,
I'm about to get jealous again. What the fuck? Man, I just got over you. Now you already slapping me like a little hoe again. Where my money?
For people he's referencing, just go back and listen to the last episode. but hey, Reggie, that's how I'm gonna come at her sister. Just joking. Anyway. This dude likes you since high school. So where were we after the divorce at this point? Year 3, year 4?
Oh, after the guy from back in the day who came at me with the I love you. So that was like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'm here. Like and through these times, I had tried a couple of dating apps, but I was telling Mike at one point, I just got so I didn't have patience with it, right? And I was like, either the only guy that I knew had that was coming straight forward to for me was just telling me that they just want to have sex. I'm like, I appreciate that, but I don't want you like that. Thank you for being straightforward, so I can move on, and you can too.
True. Yeah.
Everybody else is, hey, how you doing? I'm fine. How you doing? I'm good. What you doing? I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be sitting up here typing this shit for 4 days trying to get a conversation going.
Man, yeah.
So,
girl, you better creep. Because that's like I said, this is the thing. Michael can probably do the dating sites, but that was one of the biggest pet peeves I had. Say, this whole type, I'm not gonna sit there and type my whole. I'm not getting paid for this. And then pick up the phone.
I forgot to tell Mike. I gotta tell y'all this. So I did go on a date from a guy I met on a dating app, right?
Okay.
It was Match.com.
Okay.
Conversation. We talked. We texted. I was like, okay, this is cool. Conversation's good on text, but then we decided to talk on the phone. Conversation was real good, right?
Okay.
nice looking guy on his pictures and everything.
Okay.
You know,
Uh-oh.
he was like
Uh-oh.
5'10" or whatever, right? I'm like, okay, cool. Because I had this thing about I like dating taller guys, right? I'm
Well,
5'5",
most women do, yeah.
you know, and I like 6 and over, right?
I don't like where this is going.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, like I said, I already know. When he said when she said they put it, yeah, the picture looks good on that. I said, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conversations, you know, was nice. I'm like, okay, good. We, you know, he wasn't trying to get talking all about sex all the time and stupid shit like that. Anyway, so I was like, all right, let's meet. I said, we're gonna just be casual. We're gonna meet at a Perimeter Mall, right? And he's like, cool, I'll pull up. So I got there first. So I was already standing inside the Macy's, right? So I could see him pull up.
Of course.
He happened to, and I'm glad I got there before he did.
Mm-hmm.
He got out his car.
Hold up, women, take notes.
Mm.
Don't be late. Don't be fashionably late.
Please don't.
You need to be
there
early
Shoot.
so you can get that back out.
That's right, because I should have got the hell gone. Anyway,
I wish we had
when
more
I-
women listening to that mess, because when I go on a date, if a woman's on time, it's just like the most shocking thing I've ever seen. Sorry to interrupt.
because I
That's
was
one of
late
my-
today too.
that's one of my pet
Even though we
peeves.
weren't dating or anything, I was like, damn it, I'm late.
for
Anyway, I had a skirt on, right? I was cute, but I did make sure that I could, you know,
Duck
stretch
out.
my legs and run if I
There's
needed.
that duck out.
Okay. Anyway, he gets out his car. I tell y'all no lie. He did this right here to smell under his arms to see if he was fresh enough. And the shirt he had on was an old sweatshirt that he had cut the sleeves off of. I'm like, why the fuck am I not running right now? Oh God. The thing about it was,
You didn't run yet?
I don't know why I didn't run. Right? I'm sitting there going, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
What the hell wrong with you, woman? You out of your what the? You need to get smacked.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna bypass that. But I was like, I'm gonna keep that etched in my mind. Then he came in the door, and this Negro was like right here, right?
But you had heels on.
All right, Prince.
I had on flats.
Oh, damn it.
I had on flats. This Negro was right here, right? And so I'm like, okay. Now I'm here. I can't get in my car. One thing is that my car was on the same line of cars as his was, so I could have just got, moved through the mall and got out. I know where I was doing. I've been in Perimeter Mall before, but for some reason I just stayed. Anyway, long story short, we get to the restaurant. We're sitting there. I have no, what's the word? Card face. What's the word?
Poker face.
Poker face.
No poker face at all. So I'm sitting there going, what? I'm looking at him like, God be damn. He's feeling it, right? He's like, you're not talking to me like we were on the phone, and I'll get us some margaritas. I'm like, okay, fine. He gets a picture of margarita. I drank one. He's been trying to make me to drink more. And the waitress coming over, she's like, y'all okay? Y'all okay? I'm looking at her like, hell no, we ain't okay. I tell him, I was like, hey, I need to call my sister. And
But
all right. He told me, why you need to call your family? They know you on a date. I'm like, if I need to call my family, let them know I'm okay, then I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. I'm in the bathroom like, this shit is wrong all day. She's like, give him a chance.
No, they did. What the flying superbug?
Get off my phone. I get back out there, right? He done drunk up half the picture, but it seemed like something was coming over him. Like he just became this whole nother dude. And he was talking to me like, girl, your ass is out there in that dress. You got it out there like, you want people to touch that.
All right, right.
Right, baby.
Right, baby. Yeah.
Right, baby. Right, baby.
Atlanta, there's ass for days. Ass for days. A sea of ass. How you acting like you ain't never seen an ass before? Like
This is the first date.
Injected and shit.
This is the first date. This is the first date. This is the first date.
This was the first and only.
Well, I mean, I'm upset with you and disappointed that you lasted that long.
That I didn't leave.
Dude, you should have. Yes.
Metaphorically speaking, across my face.
I'm just saying.
What the hell? So, long story short, I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go because it just kept going downhill. You got your ass out. Now, mind you, I'm out here in a long skirt. I mean, I wasn't like tight to death, like I'm about to, call people out from the street, like I was, a prostitute. Nothing.
All right, Donna Summer.
I was nice looking, but I wasn't like, here I am,
Here I am. Work me like a hurricane, baby.
Come and take me to your bed or what? I wasn't like that, right? It was like that ass, it just got me wanting to touch it. I'm like, you would.
Okay.
because I got to go. So the lady comes over, the waiter comes over. She's like, "Is everything okay?" I'm sitting here going, looking at her like, "No, everything is not okay."
Can you
I
say
said,
I got
"I
an
got to
emergency
go
phone
now."
call?
I'm up here mouthing to her. He can hear me. He right across the street, right across the way. To myself, "Carol, come over here and sit by me." I'm like, "No, I'm good." I mean, he's literally acting like he's about to rape my ass. So I was like, "Okay, ma'am, could you walk me to my car? Because I got to go." He told my son, "Oh, see, you just gonna take a food from me, and we're not gonna talk." And he's like, "We fine." He starts to get up and tries to take my arm, like he about to pull me somewhere. Nah, ain't nobody gonna find my dead body in no bush. This waitress walked me to my car. I was gone. I told y'all know, I ran track.
Yeah,
That was
I don't trust me. I remember.
in a long damn time.
Been a
And
long
this lady
time.
was getting it.
Those,
Okay.
those, those legs remember real quick, didn't they?
Mm, that
Okay.
dude was crazy.
Okay. A couple of things.
I'm still
One,
mad. You as soon as he got out the car, you should have ducked.
one,
Why I didn't, I don't know.
the bright baby reference is
Mm,
to a conversation that we had. I think it was off mic after the last time woman was here.
It
Uh,
was.
it was a story that she was telling about her Freaknik experience,
mm,
one of her
mm,
Freaknik
mm.
experiences.
I ain't a freak though, y'all. Okay.
Obviously not. You wouldn't give it up to dude with the smelly shirt.
I know, right?
Yeah. So that's the one thing. The second thing
But if
is,
people got to tell you that you're not a freak, then most
well,
times they
yeah,
are.
I mean, she. Oh no, she's also a Gemini. Come on.
I'm
somebody
just saying.
if somebody has to
What-
tell you that they're not something, that usually means they are. And to Reggie's point, she is a Gemini.
So
Mm,
right now, the same Gemini is saying, "No, I'm not a freak," and the other was like, "Ha ha ha! ha I got you, bitch! I got you."
Yeah,
Anyway, go.
yeah. So, and this also speaks to me and Reggie. We were talking in several of the podcasts, and I was trying to explain to him how there are different phases. There is the DM phase, and the talking phase, and the texting phase, and then the in-person phase. And you have to go through all of those because each one could be different.
Mhm.
And that is exactly the point that I made when I was pointing those things out. Someone can seem cool in all of the phases and then trip up in one.
Hmm.
And oftentimes, it's that last one when you meet them and you're just like, what in the world
Man.
happened?
Yeah.
And see, here's my thing that's interesting to me about women.
Mm.
Um, I could not have resisted to the urge to ask him, like, you were like smelling yourself. Where were you coming from? I just couldn't let that pass. I just couldn't let that
Oh my
pass.
God.
Yeah. And now I will say this though. As someone who's never walked out on a date when I've wanted to walk out on several,
Mhm.
I appreciate the fact that you still went along with it. So I would never tell a woman to like run unless they think they're going to get chopped up,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you seem like you
At
felt like you
the
were at the
end.
end.
You're right.
But yeah, I'm always at dates early, which is actually on time. And I have been in that situation where I've seen the woman walking up and I'm just like, damn it.
You be like, why, Lord?
All
Yeah.
right, this is the one time that I'm actually going to defend women. As a man, yes, I wouldn't walk out on a date, but as soon as he got out of the car and he had a cut off and he was smelling himself, you should have been
Mm,
out like Usain Bolt.
mm, real.
There was no
Right.
benefit of the doubt because you already have the package right there in front of you. There
Oh
is
my
no
God.
judging right there.
I could have been in so many different places
Right.
hiding.
And again, Reggie, imagine seeing the woman walking toward the restaurant door and just thinking, boy, I'm never going to see her again. And I got to pay for her to eat
Hey, I take that
or
L.
drink or
No,
something.
no, no, I take that L because being the man, I take that L. But women, that's why we said earlier. That's why you need to get there on time, and that you just being a diva and want the drinks
No,
because
you
you
need to get on
never
time.
know. You never that the box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get for us.
Now,
Yeah.
here's what I will say though. Here's what I will say. Whereas I wouldn't necessarily think leaving based on his sleeveless shirt or sleeveless
Smelling
sweatshirt
himself.
looking like Bill Belichick.
Mm,
On the
Uh,
first date, really?
mm, mm,
no,
mm.
I wouldn't leave for that. What I do think is leavable. The offense is saying you're 5'10" when you're 5'5".
Mhm,
Now that is like lying knowingly. And
mhm.
if you're lying knowingly,
What else
then
you
to
lying?
me, all bets are off.
Right, because what else are you lying about?
Well, some people feel, and it happens with a lot of guys feel like if I have this deficiency
Mhm.
and I can just talk to her and I can make her see past that.
Mhm.
You can't
And
make her see past that. If
well,
he's 5'5" with a cut off t-shirt.
no, I'm not. No, trust me, I'm not justifying it.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the way people think. It's like, and that's why
Mhm.
I've adopted the policy of get these things out of the way as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
What a lot of people will do in this online dating era
Mhm.
is they'll talk to you every night for weeks and build
Mm.
up a rapport.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's with the idea that I will make her fall in love or at least make her feel me so that she'll look past these things.
When she
That,
finally meets you.
yeah, when she finally meets, it's like, oh, you're shorter than I thought or shorter than you said.
But that's okay.
But it's okay because we've built up this whole thing. And it gets into this whole business about how women don't see beauty and how
That's
they see
bull.
the inside
That's
of
bullshit.
people.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
bull.
Roni. Thank you, Roni.
It's like you really can't even see it because you're looking over the mother blanker's head. So you can't see anything because you lied about how tall he was. But
but let me say this though, because it goes back. If he was 5'5" and you did still decide to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he came clean and then trash it at the end by saying, "Girl, your booty looks so fine, like a land aircraft's on it." If he was actually respectable and shit, right? But he was 5'5", you probably would have gone on maybe a second date, even though he was
Yeah, I
shorter than
think
your criteria. And that's the only thing I'm
I
saying.
might have.
You,
I
you,
might have. If yeah, if he had a yeah, if he had done those things.
yeah.
Only because now if he was like right
Yeah,
here,
yeah, we know. We cut
I
Christmas.
can't.
Christmas. We cut
He hates
Christmas.
see, I have a
I can't.
problem with that. It's kind of like to me, this equates to a woman saying that posting pictures from 1920 when she was a size 4 and now she's a size 10.
Oh
Mhm.
no, no.
But
No,
the difference to me is that I give women more of a benefit of the doubt because
oh, trust me, we know Tutu man.
anyway, if they shit was actually funny to me. Anyway,
Mhm.
because if they can still get into those clothes, like the woman once told me, yeah, I can still wear that outfit because the material stretches, and you're looking at yourself every day. I can give you a pass and say, okay, I didn't notice that I might have gained this extra weight. I might have felt a little bigger. Some things might fit a little differently, but still, if you are 5'5" and you put 5'10" in the joint,
My point. I was gonna
there
say if
is
he
no
didn't lie.
benefit of the doubt in that.
No, no. If he didn't lie, but he also put he was 5'5", and you were like, okay, but we have great rapport. Let me just try this out. Now, the fact that he lied is a deal breaker. I got that. I get that. But let's just say he did say 5'5", and you're sitting there saying, that's not my type, but you seem nice, you look good in the picture. And then he came, like I said before, presented himself like a respectable human being. uh you may have gone on a second date, correct?
But no, woman.
Mm.
If the dude had listed 5'5" in his profile, would you have gone out with him?
No, I wouldn't have. You're right.
And
Okay,
that's the reason for the lie.
You're right.
see,
And
I actually gave women the benefit of the doubt for once.
But I'm gonna be
Mm.
honest. I mean, because if my profiles are gonna be saying that I'm gonna be looking for somebody a specific height, he wouldn't have
Mhm.
been in that range.
Shouldn't have been that realm. Yeah.
but still, even though that might have been what you listed as your preference, it
Mhm.
wouldn't have stopped him necessarily for like reaching out.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then I was telling Mike earlier that just trying to open up my range in terms of height because I could be missing out. Not to say that all good guys are only found under 6 feet. Guys older are pieces of shit, and I'm not saying that. Opening up my range in terms of height, I mean, I could be just simply, closing myself off to potentials anyway,
I
right?
mean, yeah,
And
the
when I look,
5'11" dude. I mean, really? That's a hard.
I mean, yeah, I'll date a five. My last
Hey,
guy that I dated was 5'11", but the thing
Mike,
about it is
he
like
got the tape measure. Nope, you're out, bitch. You 5'11" and a half. Get out.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
But I mean, like going to the grocery store and I'll see like shorter dudes. I'm like, okay, I know he ain't 6 feet, but I mean, I could probably rock with that. I mean, I'm literally having to think about this. Being 6 feet tall doesn't necessarily mean that I can wear Yeah, I know.
I mean, what? I mean, you gonna wear 5 inch heels? I mean,
I'm not gonna even wear 5 inch heels. That's my thing. I'm like, I don't even wear heels that damn. I could break my freaking ankle. Okay, so let's be realistic here.
Yeah, but last I checked, there was a big difference between, I think it's like 7 inches between 5'5" and 6 feet.
Well, yeah.
And
well,
I'm not gonna date anybody 5'5"
and if you're
because that's right here on me.
and
I can't wear heels.
and if you're the 5'5" dude, I have to say I did see an ad for like these lift socks you can wear. It,
Did you see that?
it's like the funniest thing. They're not like full-fledged socks. They're like these slip-ons on your feet, and they have a little heel that adds like 2 inches to your height.
For the dude.
uh-oh,
That's funny.
I'm in it now. I'm over 6 feet.
Oh my god.
Boy,
I can't. I can't. I don't even know what to do with y'all. I really don't.
Okay.
I will date someone 5, maybe 5'9" and up, 5'8" and up. Because I mean, I'm literally meeting or seeing guys, in grocery stores or meeting people that may be friends of other friends, or whatever. And
Okay.
they're shorter than 6. I'm like, I can do that. Why am I sitting here doing this? Why am I sitting here, decreasing my range of people I could meet only on
Women, listen to this woman. She's spitting wisdom right now.
See, this is kind of hard for me. Because
Oh, we know why it's hard for you, buddy.
oh boy.
Yeah. What's happening?
See, no, Reggie just always thinks I'm taking the woman's side.
No, not that one. No. I know why it's hard for you.
What are we not talking about?
Because he can't have anything above a size 3.
Oh, his lady has to be a really small lady.
Anyway,
I see.
here's the point.
Mm.
Considering that woman here is still relatively new to the dating scene, and we'll get to these questions one day.
One day.
I'm naive, man.
Or not.
Don't take me for granted, but I am naive.
I don't know. Well, it's good to keep your options open.
Yeah.
But it's all about weighing how much those things mean to you. What you don't want to do is start chopping off things
True.
that really hold some value to you. And while like the aesthetics of this person being this much taller to you as a guy seems a little weird, but if that's your thing, then that's your thing. So you should give guys a chance.
Yeah.
But if that's your thing, if you're filling out a dating profile or whatever, and 6 feet is your thing, you can see what's out there at 6 feet 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And then based on your results, you can scale down a little bit, 5'11", 5'10", 5'8".
Man, get man, like I no, whatever. This is bullshit. You think, I mean, there's some things like, okay, yeah, that's a little, but 6 feet versus 5'11", 5'10", like,
I mean, that's
what? How can that really be your thing? Well, you can't tell. Really, you can't tell. I like to let you go get that tape measure out.
right.
Now, granted, I just making fun of you, but the 5, you're a size 3 versus a size 9. What you're saying is accurate.
My point is, and that's why I said it was kind of weird, because as guys, we don't understand it, but it's easy to be dismissive of someone's height requirements. But obviously, women and a lot of women have height requirements. And my thing is, because I remember, I was talking to a woman who was literally 5 feet 1 inch tall.
Wow.
And she said she wanted a man who was 6 feet.
Why?
And I'm just like,
why?
What's she gonna do with that?
First of all, you're a little person.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing is that if you put on 5 inch heels, that'll make you 5'6" tops.
Right.
So why don't you what's wrong with the 5'7" dudes? And she was like, no.
Oh, I actually know why, because I actually saw it on YouTube yesterday. It's this felonious idea that the taller and bigger you are, the better you're able to protect them. And I was like, okay, there's a difference between 5'11" and 6'2". You think, I mean, that 5'11" dude may know like kung fu like Bruce Lee and stuff, and that 6'2" dude may be a very respected young man who can't fight. I had to clean that up. I was gonna say something else, but
okay. So you saw this on a YouTube. Woman, is that true?
I think that the height thing does have a lot to do with having somebody to protect you.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Score Reggie and you too.
I do.
Hold up. Let me do my sister real quick.
Oh my goodness. And you're right though. I mean, because just because he's tall, I mean, just like a guy, if just because you're a guy doesn't mean you know how to fix an automobile. Just because you're a guy doesn't mean you know how to fight. A woman could, probably been in martial arts and take care of herself. So it's
MMA.
a false kind of thing. I don't know if it comes from, dad was tall or whatever. But I mean,
I can understand that, but your dad was over 6 feet. I get that,
you
but
got brothers that were huge,
yeah,
So
that
following
makes sense.
so following that philosophy, then you can say that the 5'5" dude can protect you.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to really think about why in the world were you sitting here wanting to be with a 6 foot tall guy in the first place?
And that's my point.
Thought about it.
And that's my point. If
Yeah.
you have legitimate reasons for why, for instance, like you sit there and said, everyone that in your family were 6 feet and taller, you already got that imprinted since you were a kid.
Now that doesn't mean that it's a good reason.
Yeah, but you at least have a reason versus I just need to have a 6 foot tall dude and never gave a thought to it.
So now that you've come to that realization, so now what you're saying is that
I'm not dating 5'5".
okay.
Yeah.
So
but Mike said he can get lifts.
If we're talking
I don't
about
give a damn.
if we're talking about protection and all of that stuff, and you realize that that's kind of like a flawed art, that's a paper tiger, then what's wrong with the 5'5" dude then?
He's still 5'5".
Reggie, you're not helping him.
Right here, man. Right.
I know, right there. I got you, girl.
What do I do with that?
Let me go get my tutu on in my heels.
See, what if I wanted to have, sexy nights out with heels?
That's exactly.
Right
See,
here.
no,
I got heels on,
See.
really?
so he got to put on heels like Prince too.
No, Negro, no.
I'm just saying.
We're not doing that.
Reggie
Yes.
going to this is just a comment about you.
Oh.
Reggie is going to get into an argument with a woman in the next 5 days. And it's going to make him mad at all women. And one of his rants is going to be that women are too picky. But now when he's in a good mood and have hungover, now it's like, yeah,
girl,
I feel you, girl. 5'5".
Girl power. Girl power.
It really does make me wonder sometimes while we're doing these podcast episodes, who's the real Gemini here?
Oh.
Hey, I have Gemini ways.
Wow.
Gemini's elite. That's my sister. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway, I say to give the 5'5"ers a shot.
I say you're full of shit.
Telling the truth.
Okay, oh, hold up. Okay, so you give the size 9s a shot. Stutter.
It depends on proportions.
You saw that look.
What's proportions?
Where are all the fat ladies? Come on, man. Where is it? Is it in her ass? Is she wearing it up here?
Hey,
Is it right here?
Hey, Rody.
Right here, it ain't happening.
Hey, Rody. Like to bust the tower? No, Maverick, don't bust the tower. We're busting the tower. We're gonna come in on that ass. We're gonna fly it on the ass and land right there.
Okay. Do you know what he's talking about? Okay.
It's the Top Gun, dude. Really. I have seen one movie outside of Uptown Saturday Night. It was Top Gun. You don't know Top Gun?
First of all, you hadn't seen the movie since Uptown Saturday Night. If anything, you saw some clips of Top Gun. That's the first thing. Second of all, to assume that I saw Top Gun like 20 years ago when it was released. I can barely remember what I went to the kitchen for. By the time I leave the bedroom, walking to the kitchen, like with these obscure references to Top Gun. And look here, woman, if you're gonna be on this show, you just can be nodding and laughing when he says his bull.
Hey,
if you don't follow it,
I speak the truth, and even when I said there and said that, hey, at least I put it under the double digits because I already know double digits you ain't even touch it.
But I was really trying to remember in my head if she was, she was 9, a size 9, and looking like Jessica Rabbit. That's what I was trying to get in my head.
I got that.
Go with that.
Well,
I got that.
See, that's the other thing. It's like honestly, I have no real concept of female sizes, so I don't know what a 9 looks like or who would be a 9. I don't have any, like, if you're like saying this actual human being or this actual human being, then I can do that. But yeah, in all of my dating experiences, I don't know that I've ever bought clothing for women before. So I have
what? Not even lingerie?
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, Roddy, we're not judging here.
First of all,
There's no judgment.
First of all,
I really wasn't.
First of all, let's reset in the 4 minutes that we have left. This isn't about me. We have enough episodes where we talk about me. It's about woman here and trying to navigate through the seas of her dating experience and trying to get her out there on the streets.
And one of these episodes, we're going to actually get to that point.
I know one day.
One day.
Not being helpful and discouraging her from dating decent men who might be a little vertically challenged.
And my thing is, no, I am. I'm saying that if you can date, if you go find you a 5'9", she would start dating. That's the deal. 5'9", she gets 5'5".
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
But
that.
size 9, excuse me. Size 9, she go with the 5'5".
First of all, let's leave out the size 9 because this isn't about me. We're here for women.
Oh yeah, I know. We're here for women. Yep. See, told you. Tutu and high heels already.
Oh my goodness.
Pull them out.
See.
How many minutes we got now?
Yeah. Why don't you make? Yeah, we have 3 minutes. Why don't you make another Maverick reference so we can talk about it landing on the moon or whatever the shit.
No, I said landing. You see, we had a reference before that she had an ass like an aircraft carrier. Remember, that's what dude said. Buzz in the tower.
No way. I was told though at work that I had the best ass in the whole building. I was like, really?
I'm just saying, Jamon.
Man, first of all,
I'm like, seriously?
it sounds like you need to go to HR on somebody.
Somebody.
And I was like, but he was a good friend of mine. So I was like, dude, seriously? Because we were actually talking about this other white girl at the job. I was like, I used to be the girl that had at least the ass that could get the dudes. Now she done came up in here with an ass.
Oh, see, yeah, the white girls.
I got nothing else.
They're taking everything now.
I had nothing else. I'm like,
They're taking over.
Hey Reggie, a good friend. That's what we're calling him now.
Yeah, that's what we call them now.
See what I got to deal with?
That's what we call them, Mike. Good friend.
I wasn't doing that with that guy.
Hey,
Not yet.
You're the ones encouraging you. Hey, if you want to do something with that, well, at work.
Oh no, he's 5'5".
Yeah, no.
He's 5'5".
No. He was cool, but he was work. He was
Yeah. As you know, they have a saying: "Don't S where you eat."
Shit where you eat.
Yeah, I was trying to get more PG. I listened to some of the other podcasts, and I was off the rails.
Clean it up.
Right.
I
know.
45 minutes cursing, and then it's like, oh, can I say that? It's like
I fought Jesus in 45 minutes, so shut up.
we had one of these podcasts where he was like, a woman just wants somebody to have S with, and I was like, what is S? Sex.
Dude,
like,
seriously.
just say sex.
You did not say that for real, did you?
I don't remember that.
It is recorded.
It's a lie. He dubbed it over.
Boy, yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, he overdubbed it.
I am slick with my editing though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You got that down.
They're trying to make me look bad.
Yeah, and wait till you see this episode turn out to be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Reggie, you have anything in closing?
No.
Actually, could you have in closing?
They gonna be like, what did y'all talk about?
Women, do you have anything in closing?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Dating while adulting. I thank you all for coming by, and I thank our woman for being our special guest. And I'm not thanking Reggie for anything.
Of course not.
Reggie's just Reggie. But thank you all for coming by. Until next time, say bye, Reggie.
Bye, Reggie.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.